Hi everyone, this is Selina. Welcome back to one of my videos. I hope you're well. If you're new to my channel, welcome. My name is Selina and I release a crochet tutorial every week. And this week I'm bringing to you this beautiful half circle crescent shawl. I'm really pleased with how it's turned out. It's super feminine, super pretty. And it features, like I said, I'm trying to show you on camera, a half circle shape and a super cute frilly edging, and I'm in love with this. So I had previously already released a half circle shawl, I think last year. I will be linking it here, that everyone loved. And this is a new design, so a new stitch, and I'm really excited about it. So as always, the free pattern is available on my blog, selinaveronique.com. The link will be in the down bar. And yes, it's really easy to make. So to make this shawl, I used the yarn by Lion Brand Yarns, Mandala Baby. I absolutely adore this yarn. Obviously this is a different shade to what I've used. I will be linking in the description box everything that I used with the links and the exact shade that I used also, so don't worry. And this is an amazing yarn. I absolutely love it. I think it's really great value for money. And I did use 2 skeins, so I think I used 1 skein and then maybe a quarter of another skein. So you will be needing 2 skeins for this project. So for the border, which is a different colour, I used 1 skein of Bernat Softy Baby. I will be also linking it and the exact name of the colour in the description box also. And I didn't use a whole skein of yarn, I just used part of that skein. I think I had some left from a baby blanket. So that's the yarn that I used, and it is a light 3 yarn if you want to substitute it. So it's 100% acrylic, both of those yarns, and both of the yarns are considered light 3 yarns in American terms and DK weight yarn in British terms. So for this project you will also be needing a 5mm crochet hook, a pair of scissors and a tapestry needle, and that's it. And for this project I will be using US terms with British terms in brackets. And before I jump into the tutorial, I just would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up, because that really helps out my channel and it means the world to me. Don't forget to comment if you enjoyed this video, and also don't forget to comment and let me know what future tutorials you would like, because I love hearing from you. Thank you so much for your support. And also I want to add that my Patreon channel is finally being launched, and this will be next week, so get prepared. It's the official launch date is the Monday 9th of May. I'm really excited, and without further ado I'm just gonna jump right into the tutorial. To begin this project you will be creating a slip knot, so just go ahead and create your slip knot, pop your hook through and tighten. And now you will be chaining 4, so 1, 2, 3 and 4. So once you've chained 4, you will be slip stitching through the first chain that you made. So take your yarn and pull through that loop, and then pull through the next loop to create a slip stitch, and to create a round into which we will be crocheting. So now for row 1 you are going to be chaining 1, and this is a turning chain. And so for your first stitch you are going to be creating a half double crochet within this center, and to create your half double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the center, pull up a loop. You've got 3 loops on your hook, take your yarn and pull through all 3 loops like so. And I am tidying up my loose end as I go. So now place another 4 half double crochets within this center. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so now we have 5 half double crochets on this center. So now for round 2, you are going to be chaining 1. So chain 1, again, this is a turning chain, and you are going to be placing 2 half double crochets within this stitch. So place 2 half double crochets within the first stitch. Place 2 half double crochets together in the next stitch and into the next stitch and into the next stitch. 2 half double crochets together and into the next stitch. And this is row 2. And you should have 10 stitches when you count. So now for row 3, chain 1. And obviously this is again a turning chain, and you will be placing 2 half double crochets within the first stitch and into the next stitch you will be placing just 1 half double crochet and into the next stitch 2 half double crochets together, 1 and 2, and into the next stitch 1 half double crochet. So you are alternating 2 half double crochets with 1 half double crochet. So just carry this on until the end of this row. So 2 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, and 1 half double crochet. And this is row 3. And you will notice that from row to row we will be adding 5 half double crochets per row. And this will make sense once I've explained more rows. So now for row 4, chain 1. Again, this is a turning chain. Okay, so once you've chained 1, you are going to be placing 2 half double crochets together inside that first stitch, 1 and 2, 1 half double crochet in the next stitch on its own, and then 1 half double crochet in the next stitch on its own also. Now go into the next stitch and place 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, and go into the next stitch with 1 half double crochet and another half double crochet on its own, and just alternate 2 half double crochets together, 1 and 2, with 2 half double crochets on their own, so 1 half double crochet and 1 half double crochet. Now 2 half double crochets together and then 1 half double crochet, 1 half double crochet, 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2, 1 half double crochet, and finish on 1 half double crochet. And this is what we have. Okay, so for row 5 you are going to be chaining 1, turning your work, and this is what we have. And so you are going to be placing 2 half double crochets together in the first stitch, so 1 and 2, and now you are going to be placing 1 half double crochet on its own, 1 half double crochet on its own, and again 1 half double crochet on its own, before placing 2 half double crochets together in one stitch. And basically what this is, this pattern is, as the rows of the pattern grow, you will be adding 1 more half double crochet on its own in between the 2 half double crochets together. So I hope this is making sense. Obviously I am going to go through more of this pattern right now, so it'll be clearer. But what I am saying is we are adding 5 half double crochets per row, and that means that as the shawl grows, these extra half double crochets will be placed further and further apart within the row. So for this row, for example, it's 2 half double crochets on their own together, 2 half double crochets together, then 1 half double crochet, a second half double crochet, and then a third half double crochet on their own before we add 2 double crochets together. In the next row it will be 2 half double crochets together and then 4 half double crochets on their own, and in the row after that it will be 2 half double crochets together and 5 half double crochets on their own. Obviously I'm going to go through more rows so this will be clearer, but it's just to give you an idea of what is happening. And yeah, it's really easy. It's very easy. So now that we've placed 2 half double crochets on the together, we are going to be placing 3 half double crochets on their own. So 1, and now 2, and now 3, and then in the next stitch 2 half double crochets together, 1 and 2, and then 1 half double crochet on its own, 1 half double crochet on its own, 1 half double crochet on its own, and 2 half double crochets together, 1 half double crochet on its own, 1 half double crochet on its own, 1 half double crochet on its own, 2 double crochets together, 1 and 2, and then 3 half double crochets on their own. So I hope this is making sense, and this is row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now for row 6 you are going to be chaining 1, turning your work, placing 2 half double crochets together, and now place 4 half double crochets on their own. So go into the next stitch with a half double crochet, into the next stitch with a half double crochet, into the next stitch with a half double crochet, and into the next stitch, and then in the next stitch place 2 half double crochets together, 1 and 2, and now 4 individual half double crochets. So I'm going to let you carry this on until the end of this row, and then I'll get back to you. There we go. So this is the pattern. So now I'm just going to briefly show you the next row before I show you the border. So for the next row you are going to be chaining 1 and placing 2 half double crochets together in the first stitch as always. And now we are going to be placing 5 half double crochets individually in each next stitch. So place a half double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet into the next stitch, a half double crochet into the next stitch. So that's 3, 4 and 5, and place a half double crochet, 2 half double crochets together in the next stitch, and now 5 half double crochets individually, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and place 2 half double crochets inside that stitch. Go into the next stitch with 1 half double crochet and do this 5 times, and just carry this pattern on. So I'm just going to finish this. So 2, 3, 4, 5. So just carry this pattern on for the rest of this row, and then for the next rows the principle will be the exact same. So you will be placing, for the next row for example, 2 half double crochets in that stitch, and then 6 half double crochets on their own, and then 2 half double crochets, and so on. And then for the row after that you are going to be placing 2 half double crochets together and 7 half double crochets on their own. And that's the principle of this wrap. Again, if you need more help, just rewind the video. You can also check out my blog selinaveronique.com with the free written pattern and photographs, which will be linked in the down bar, of course. And yeah, so I'm just going to let you carry this on until you have 53 rows in total. And then once you have 53 rows, I will show you how to create your border. Okay, so I'm going to show you the border. So just snip off your yarn. Obviously you will have 53 rows yourself, so larger than this, but the principle is the same. And pull through the loop to create a knot. This is what we have. You will be pulling this gently, and I advise that you sew this center in quite well, just so that your project doesn't unravel. So sew this in quite well once you've finished your shawl, or whenever you want to do that. And now with your burlap yarn, God, I'm speaking with a French accent. I feel like yeah, anyway, sorry about that. So take your burlap yarn and attach it to the same side as the side that you've just fastened off from, just because it's simpler just to I think tie in all the loose ends as we go along, but that's just me. So just attach your yarn like so, and now that you've done that, you are going to be chaining 1, and this is a turning chain again, or I don't know, just a chain, not necessarily turning, but just a chain. Go back into that stitch with a single crochet, and go into the next stitch with a single crochet. And as you can see, I'm fastening in the loose ends as I go. Go into the next chain, go into the next, not chain, stitch, sorry, placing a single crochet. And I've just realized I've not even shown you how to make a single crochet. If you are a beginner, I'm just going to show you now. Pop your hook through directly through the stitch, pull up a loop, and take your yarn and pull through 2 loops, and that's a single crochet. And just carry this on until you reach the end of this row, and then I'll show you how to do row 2. So just carry this on. So this is what we have. So this is the first row of the border. And now for the second row, you are going to be chaining chaining 3, sorry. So just go ahead and chain 3, 1, 2, and 3. And this counts as your first double crochet. And we are going to be adding 2 more double crochets inside that first stitch. Now to make a double crochet, wrap your yarn around your hook, go into the stitch, pull up a loop. You've got 3 loops on your hook. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. Take your yarn and pull through 2 loops. And repeat this process again inside that same first stitch. And this creates 3 double crochets within 1 stitch, because the first chain 3 counts as a double crochet. Now go into the next stitch with 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, go into the next stitch with 3 half double crochets, so 1, 2, 3, and just carry on this process until you reach the end of this row. So just place 3 double crochets into each stitch until the end of this row. So this is the second row of the border. As you can see, it's created this beautiful frilly effect that we wanted. So now for the third row, you are going to be chaining 1, 2, and 3, and this counts as our first double crochet, which goes with this stitch here, the first stitch, and you are going to go into the next stitch with a double crochet. So go directly into the next stitch with a double crochet. Now go into the next stitch with a double crochet again. And again, so just place a simple double crochet into each and every double crochet from the previous row until you reach the end of this row, and then I'll show you what to do then. So just go ahead and do this, and then I'll show you what to do after that. Okay, so I finished this last row of the border. What we are going to be doing is snipping it off and obviously creating a knot. You can do this with your hands or with your hook. And this is what we have, obviously much bigger, but this is the principle. I do hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a great week until next week with our next tutorial. Bye bye.